It's all about fishing. It's all about hunting. It's all about the great outdoors. And it's all about outdoors with Captain Roy and Cheryl.
Joe.
Good morning. Welcome aboard. I'm Captain Roy.
And I'm Cheryl Little, and we're on safari today at Register's Meat Market in Cottondale, Florida. And hey, you know, Jody Wells, Guy Jody Wells over at Lake Seminole, didn't he mention that he always eats their baby link sausages every morning for breakfast?
That's right. I got a fishing report from Guy Jody Wells, and when he found out that Register Sausage was going to come on to one of our sponsors, he said, Captain Roy, I ate some of them, I fry me up some of those baby links every morning for breakfast. And Jody said he was going to track the cracker down now. He said it's time to get out of business. He said he kind of used one of my quotes, they can run but they can't hide. He said, I'm going to find them, Captain Roy. But he said the brim's still biting, and that's going to throw Jody off. He likes to catch them brim. But Jody, leave them brim alone and go locate some of those crackers. I want to come up there and catch some of them.
That would be
And sure,
fun.
we got a good show lined up today, and
We're going to take a nice tour of the plant and show you a little bit more about what registers. They actually did a lot more than what I had expected. I mean, from chicken to smoked meats to vegetables to cheese. So we're going to go take a look at all that. But you went fishing, didn't you, the other day?
I sure did. I took two nice fellas that won a free fishing trip on a sweepstake.
Yeah,
Folks
neat.
need to enter those sweepstakes, and we had a great time. They cost some. Well, I'm not going to tell you what it cost. You're going to have to watch it. Let's take a break, and we'll come right back and do some fishing.
This is Nate with Mexico Beach Marina. Remember, we're a key dealer for Yamaha outboards, as well as a 5-star certified service department, dealer for Edgewater powerboats. Our marina store still offers all your latest tackle, live bait, bulk ice, ethanol-free fuel, and slip rentals. And our beach store has everything you need for your day at the beach with Guy Harvey, Salt Life, Sperry, Topsider, Hook and Tackle, Bimini Bay, and much more. You can check out our website at mexicobeachmarina.com. Check out our Facebook page. So come on down to beautiful Mexico Beach and come on in and say hi.
Here at the Moats Auto Exchange, we do the hard work for our customers, and it starts with finding quality inventory. To avoid problems, we use the latest technology to check for damage and evaluate the car's history. We know exactly what we're buying. Then our Napa Auto Care Center completes a hands-on inspection, making sure that all service records are up to date. We don't have salespeople and we don't have finance managers, but what we do have are personal car buyers that help folks get cleaner, better priced pre-owned autos. And we work directly with lenders to get the lowest interest rates possible. We save our customers thousands. Moats Auto Exchange, Highway 231 north of Ozark. Online at wiregrasscars.com.
Southern Outdoor Sports, just off the circle on Hartford Highway in Dothan. We carry a large selection of guns, ammo, and reloading supplies, from ground blinds, tree stands, camo clothing, and boots. For the fishermen, we have freshwater and saltwater tackle, rods, reels, and a large selection of lures. We are a dealer for Bimini Bay, Under Armour, Sims, and Orvis clothing. We're also an authorized dealer for Browning, Benelli, Big Green Egg, and Liberty Safes. Outdoor specialties since 1969.
Turn around this way just a little bit there. William Seller. William, you won this trip on the sweepstakes?
Yes, sir.
All right. Panama City Beach. On the back, if I get him to look this way.
How we doing?
You're Chad?
Chad Kearney.
Shad?
Yeah.
Shad Turner. All right. Let's see if we can get a redfish on.
We're gonna try. We don't need a net.
Just pick him up. Hey, that's nice trout, though.
First one.
That's the first one. Pretty trout. Try for another one down there. Yeah, keep the net where we can get it out, make sure it's not tangled. And 'cause we're gonna get us a big redfish on right here, hopefully. Sure pretty out here this morning. Yeah, that's not all that big. Swing it around this way. There you go. Look how rusty they are there, William. All the stained up water. All right, the captain caught one. All right, it's your time back there, Shad. Now Shad's got his rod bent. He's taking drag, ain't he, Shad?
He's taking drag.
Man, I like that sound. You've got a good red on there. Look, I saw him ball up out there. It's all right, we got all day, Shad.
Double hook up here.
You got a double hook up?
Yeah, there's all school of them back here to get on the stern.
I don't believe you got it whipped yet, Shad.
He's coming in the boat.
About 5 minutes into the fight. Yeah, you're doing good. Just stay with him. Don't let him whip you. That's what we came out here for, Shad. That's a fine fish.
Oh yeah.
You like that one?
I like that one.
That's fine red. Good job, Chef. You ain't that bait out you. But you caught him on the ready to go
jig head.
Ready to go DOA jig table.
The old criminal.
Captain got one on. That's pretty trout. You got the net where you can get to it there, Shane? See, we put a net under that one. No wonder I got mine in a while ago. I just did. That's a pretty trout. Yeah, swing him around here kind of out of the sun. I can get a good, just hold the net up there and I can get a good fish out of him right there in the net. Boy, that's a pretty one. Nice trout there. Oh, yeah, you almost lost him. That's a pretty trout.
Throw a dinner back.
That's a pretty one. You got your rod bent there, will you? Yeah, that's a pretty trout. Hey, yeah. Hold him right up there. There we go to get a shot at him.
Don't even done he does. We let him go.
Good job there, William.
Thank you, sir. He's survived a dolphin.
On a red gold. I tell you what, those are pretty trout. Hold it up there, Shane. Let me see if I just get a good shot. Just show people how pretty that fish is. Gold up there on his back. And the captain catches one. You boys been putting it on me this morning.
What do you think about there's a nice
Shane lost his off here. Where's the net? Where is the
He
net?
swallowed it anyway.
William got his in. Those are pretty trout. Sorry about that, Shane. You lost yours.
It's okay. He's a little one.
He's pretty. The net back. You got the net back there, hadn't you, Shane? Better put down. I got one there. I got one there. I like to see them catch them doubles. Put them both in the, get them both in the net there.
There goes mine.
Uh-oh, that was all.
Here's
All right, we got that one. Swing him around over here. We'll take his picture.
yeah.
That's 50%.
Yeah, he looks like he's gonna be 14.
Good trout. You're gonna net him, or you're gonna lose him.
we're not gonna.
Y'all gonna net him. There, you got him in the boot. Good. And the captain caught that one. And that ain't no secret where I caught him. I'm out here on the oyster lease. Right by that pole there.
Floating down Econfina Creek is easy, and it's fun for the whole family. Birds sing in a canopy of green, and 6 crystal clear pools lure swimmers into the bubbling spring water. Econfina Creek Canoe Livery makes it all possible with canoes, kayaks, paddles, and life vests. Just bring a picnic and go with the flow. At Journey's End, a shuttle waits for your return upstream. Econfina Creek Canoe Livery, 1 mile north of Highway 20 on Strickland Road, midway between Highway 77 and 231.
For everything you need on or off the water, visit the Panama City and St. Andrews Marinas. Both locations provide you with easy access boat slips, ramps, fuel, bait, and tackle. Come visit our ship stores and see our unique nautical gifts and clothing, or just relax with a cool drink and grab a snack while watching the boats come in.
Don't forget that Mariner on your shopping list. Come by and see our unique nautical gifts, cards, and clothing at the ship store at Panama City or St. Andrews Marina.
Panama City and St. Andrews Marinas, everything you remember and so much more.
Looks of Mexico someplace.
Yes, sir. We've been in the same place since 1941.
1941.
Yes, sir.
I've enjoyed registered sausage for years. It was just a pleasure to come up here and visit the plant and see how you all make all your sausage and you cure your bacon and so forth. I tell you what impressed me more than anything else, Jordan, was, by the way, this is Jordan Mitchell, Jonathan
Hanson.
And I was impressed, Jonathan and Jordan, by how clean this place is. And this place is clean as a hospital.
We try to keep it that way.
We take pride in that. We sure do.
And they sell all kinds of sausages. And I'm going to be honest with you, that my favorite is the baby links.
Yes, sir.
Now I'll tell you something else. Now these sausages right here, my wife fix those things where they'll melt in your mouth. She cuts them in about 1/4-inch slices and puts them in some water, and I think she covers them with water. She's also our director of our show, and she's been directing me now for about 57 years. But she covers these with water, I think, and let the water cook down and almost dry.
Yes, sir.
Makes them crispy. They'll melt in your mouth. And y'all, they sell this cheese.
Yes, sir. We sell it in our store right here at the plant.
And my wife picked up some of these last time we were up here. We picked up a slice like that and just left it lying out. We just pinched off of it, cut off of it. It was a good cheese.
It's good on crackers or grilled cheese or whatever else you want it on.
What's the key to the taste that you all put in your let's just say your sausage? Is you got a secret?
Yes, sir. We have a secret season for every one of our products, but the key to our products, everything's made 100% pork. We use no fillers of our hams. All our products are no water added. You're getting 100% pure pork product.
Y'all caught that, I hope, folks. No water added, because some of y'all, believe it or not, pump it full of water to increase the weight.
That's
right?
correct. And
That's
you're
the way
buying
it
the
is.
water, and a lot of your products out there, they do increase the weight, and that's a way they can make a little more money.
And that ham over there?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about that ham there.
This is a our smoked ham. If it comes in you can get a butt portion, which that's what this is. You can get the shank portion, which is the other end of the ham, or you can get a whole ham. And we're taking orders now for our holiday season. If you have a business that you want to buy your employees a ham, give us a call. We can get you set up, get your employees a ham, and we're also going to do smoked turkeys this year. That's going to be a new product we're adding to. It's our turkeys, we think, are phenomenal products.
Joe, you tell us a little bit about these sausages. Now tell how do they come? You got different varieties of heat. I know that.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a mild and a hot, and we got some that'll burn and set you on fire. Now, if you want it that hot, we can make it that hot. We take pride in everything we do. We try to cook it, or smoke it to where it's like it needs to be. We want everything to be jam up when you buy it. We don't want no complaints. Don't want nobody coming back saying we done a bad job. So everything we do, we do it 100% the right way.
You want to tell a little bit about the casings?
Yeah, these casings are the casings we put them in are all real hog casings. There's no artificial, no
plastic
collagen
around
casing. There's nothing like that. This is the real deal casing. They to me, it makes them softer. They're nowhere near as tough when you cook them. It's time to eat them. It just makes the product that much better.
And of course, I like mine mild, but you say that you get mild or hot.
Yes, sir.
So they're good sauces. You got this is you sell the ground beef.
Yeah, well, this is the ground chuck patties is what that is. We take the rolls of ground beef and I go ahead and cut them into patties. That way, all you got to do is take them out, throw them on the grill, and they're ready to eat. I try my best to make everything in the store look as good and professional as it can be. I take pride in that part of it because that's what I do. I'm a retail meat cutter, and
of course that's not pork. You say that's pure beef.
that's beef right there now. That's beef, and we sell ribeyes, regular ground chuck, our ground chuck patties. We have our boneless stew. There's we have all of our regular pork items too, as your pork chops and things like that. So we have a wide variety. Yeah, we have our chicken. So everything is real good.
And here at the store, y'all sell vegetables, right?
Yes, sir. All of them fresh frozen veggies, 2-pound bags. But there's nothing wrong with them. Some of the best veggies you'll ever eat.
Grow down in Warsaw, Florida, probably.
Probably so.
They do have a complete store, and if you're living around the Cottondale area and want to come here and buy, they sell retail, and the store. Tell people how to get to the store. Come off 231.
If you're coming north from Panama City, come up 231. You'll come to the only caution light in Cottondale, which is Front Street. You hang a right on Front Street. You'll come straight down. You'll run right into our business.
Right down by the railroad.
That's
now,
correct.
You told me, Jonathan, that you also going to process deer, hogs and deer, right?
Yes, sir. We're going to do deer and hogs this year. We're going to use our seasoning, and we seem to think we can do a fine job.
Yeah.
Jordan is an expert in cutting up and processing deer here.
Making sausage, deer sausage.
Yes, sir. I've done a bunch of them.
The very best. I'm going to hold you to that.
Well, hey, I'll make you some, and you can come and try it. Now, I ain't gonna say it's the very best, but I'll put it up against somebody else's. It wouldn't bother me at all.
We're gonna give them a try, and I believe you. Again, we really appreciate y'all taking time out. You're just as busy up here as a bee trying to get everything done, and you got a bunch of folks working out there. And I know we've interfered with your day a little bit, but we've enjoyed being here on our safari, and
we appreciate y'all being here.
Y'all being here, sure have.
We're gonna come back if you'll invite us.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Anytime.
And cook up one of these big, pretty hamburger patties.
Yes, sir. You mentioned yesterday I cooked
I tell you what I like about Coram. I like the food, I like the price, I like the quality, I like the quantity of it. But what I like most about Coram Steak and Eggs is I like that friendly atmosphere that I always find when I dine out there. It's owned and operated by Linda and Willie Coram. They are the original, and they're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and their breakfast out of this world. And my favorite is the world famous Coram Heavenly Hash. Coram Steak and Eggs, 804 South Tyndall Parkway.
We are so lucky to live in North Florida. We have some of the best fresh and saltwater fishing in the world. My biggest problem is not catching fish, but trying to decide what kind of fish I want to catch. No matter what I'm after, I always stop at Sunjammers Water Sports first. They have just what I need: rods and reels, line, tackle, and most important, live bait. Yes, sir, we sure are lucky.
The Captain Anderson makes fishing a breeze. There's a galley on board, and your comfortable trip is all-inclusive. Rod, reel, tackle, bait, and your fishing license. The traditional all-day trip from 7 to 5 p.m. Come aboard the Captain Anderson for a relaxing day of bottom fishing. There's plenty of room, so bring the whole family. It's a whopping big adventure, and that's no fishtail. The Captain Anderson is located at Captain Anderson's Marina, where the fish are always biting and the kids are always smiling. Please call for cruise schedules.
Speckled trout and redfish, a lot of people can't find them right now, but those in the know, the people that shop at Sunjammers, is having no problem finding them. Talking to some of our good team members fishing out of Hobie Kayaks, nevertheless, they're throwing skitterwalks, SSW11s. They're actually throwing the redfish. We're totally out of redfish. This is the mullet color here, and this is what also right here is called the holographic silver. A lot of these topwater baits, I feel people put too much emphasis on the actual color it is. Color does matter, confidence, they feel that positive vibration going down that braid that you have, but really it's the action more than anything else. Also, the little bit heavier, a little bit bigger baits here, they got nice fancy tail on it. Sometimes them reds like tail, sometimes they don't. Anyway, don't forget to try the Rapala, and we have a huge order of these coming in. So while we're low right now, in the next couple of weeks, we're just going to blow your mind with a selection of SSW11s. Also, Captain Roy's been putting it to them with the DOA paddle tails. The Florida State color seems to be the go-to color. He thinks it's our tannic water that we have right now from all of our rain. This more bronzy color, darker bait's definitely going to do better. Never put a lot of stock in what the bass guys thought. Clean water, this color, dark water, that color. I think it's what we're going to have to turn to, at least until the rain stops falling here, because our water is definitely darker than it's ever been in St. Andrews Bay, as well as West Bay and East Bay. Also, don't forget, Cajun Thunder spoons, nice flash. This actually puts a little vibration as it goes through the water as well that really turns on the bite. So don't sit inside and complain about all the rain we've been having. Actually get out there. Remember, you can't catch them on the couch.
Shirley, have you enjoyed our safari today?
I have enjoyed our safari. I tell you what, Captain Roy, what impressed me the most were their prices. Well, we know the quality is good. I mean, everybody's eating Register's meats. But, you know, you could pick 5 of these for $19.99. You could mix it up with the cheese, the meat, chicken. And another neat thing that they had, too, that I was so impressed with was the vegetables, the frozen vegetables. You get to pick 10 of these bags for $35. So that's an awesome. It's really worth the drive to buzz up here to Cottondale. It's a short run straight up Highway 231 to be able to load up and stock your freezer full of fresh vegetables and meats and cheese.
You couldn't grow them that cheap. Here's something I didn't know about this pure hamburger meat.
Yeah, they're ready to put on the grill.
Patties.
Yeah.
That looks like one of Coram's hamburgers.
It does, doesn't it? It's nice, big, thick. And their bacon, I couldn't get over how thick their bacon was. That was, you know, you're used to having that paper-thin bacon, but and also he said, too, that you can request certain orders, too. So, like, if you wanted your bacon a certain size, you could call ahead and actually request the thickness of your bacon, which is really neat. So
I didn't know they cured bacon. I knew they smoked it, but I didn't know they cured it. I knew it was good, but I didn't know how they did it. I've enjoyed myself, Cheryl.
It has been a real good safari. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And we still want to remind you, we're still doing the sweepstakes. At the end of the month, we'll be drawing and giving away a trip for 2 people with guide Jody Wells Also, another trip for 2 people with Captain Roy, and we'll be giving away canoe liveries, giving away a trip down Econfina for 2 people. So get your entries in, and to get your entries in, you want to email us at outdoors@captainroy.com, and if you don't have a computer, you can call
850-722-9382.
Yep, just make sure you get your entries in and put your phone number on there so we can call you.
And I'm going to remind folks about our website.
Yeah.
Cheryl, it's so easy to go to. I tried it. If you just dial Captain Roy, you go to our website. But actually, if you dial it forget that. CaptainRoy.com, you'll go right to our webpage, and you can click on to our YouTube and see all of our shows. But I'll tell you what is important to every fisherman and hunter is you can click on weather for you, and you get all kinds of information. When that hurricane was brewing out there, I sat there, and you can click right on to radar, and you get updated radar. If you want to know what time the fish are biting, click on forecast. It'll take you right to the page. It prints out the whole month. The best time to go fishing. It also works for hunters too. They like that deer stir too. By that chart, I guess they got one of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, visit our web page, and again, Cheryl, I have enjoyed this visit. It was just so informative. I mean, I didn't know how they did all of these things. But again, I'm going to say this again. I was impressed by how clean this place is.
Yeah,
As a
very
matter of fact,
clean.
I believe the health department inspector was up here while we were shooting our show.
Yep,
Right?
yep. So no worries there. They passed with flying colors.
Walked right through here. We almost got her on the camera, but it's real.
It
It's
has
real
been
good.
fun.
And we welcome them aboard as one of our.
Super excited to have them as a sponsor. Absolutely.
And go ahead.
I was about to say, I think we're all out of time.
We're out of time. Got to go to the barn.
That's right. It goes by quick.
Today we're going to be giving away a package of BB bugs. And just like you see my brother and I fishing with when we go to the river, folks, they work. And we're going to be giving them away. And all you got to do is call this number. So if you're ready, here's the number. The first caller today is going to win. And the number to call is 850-722. Let's back up on that one. 850-832-3106. 3106. We got to get out of here, Cheryl. Y'all, thank y'all for watching the show. Remember to tune in next Saturday at the same time, and remember to always
try to be as good to him as he is to you.
Good day.
Outdoors with Captain Roy and Cheryl's heading to Dothan. You can now catch us on Fox 34 in Dothan, Alabama, Saturday morning at 6 o'clock.
Folks, it's time to wrap it up and go to the barn.